Hey guys, my name is Miranda and today we're going to talk about science, but more specifically, we're going to talk about solids, liquids, and gases. Those are the three states of matter. So up here on the board I have written down what a solid is, and that's a substance that keeps its size and shape. So for example, this bowl is a solid. It's not going to move even if I touch it or anything like that. But a liquid is it's a form that easily flows. It takes the shape of the container that it's in. So right here, I have some water in this cup, and as you can see, it's taking the shape of the cup. And if I pour it into this bowl, it's gonna take the shape of the bowl. So, did you know that there was a way that we can make something both a solid and a liquid at the same time? Well, that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna make something that I'm gonna call a goop, and you only need a few materials for this. You'll need a bowl, a spoon of some sort, doesn't matter what kind of spoon, doesn't matter what kind of bowl, or container, doesn't matter. You're gonna need some water, and then you're gonna need some cornstarch. More specifically, 1 cup of cornstarch and half a cup of water. So what we're gonna do is we are going to dump our cornstarch into our bowl, and then after that we're going to dump our water into our bowl as well. But because I want to make it pretty, I'm going to put some food coloring in my water. Now if you want to use food coloring you can, but please make sure there's a parent there, because food coloring can really stain your hands or your clothes if it gets on you. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna stir this up to make sure it's nice and incorporated in there. And also, before we get started, if you have any jewelry on, like if you have on any rings, you might wanna take those off because this can get messy. Same thing with bracelets, you might wanna take it off. And then if you have long hair, it might be best for you to pull it back, just so it doesn't get into the experiment and it doesn't mess it up. So that's what we're gonna do. So now, all that we have to do is pour our water. If you just have regular water or colored water, that's fine. We're gonna dump it into our cornstarch, and then we're gonna stir it. So, all right, so this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it moves like a liquid, but if you touch it, it's solid. But it flows like a liquid. Now, if we look on the board, we can see that this is called a colloid. Colloid is it's an in-between state of matter. So it takes the properties of both a solid and a liquid, which is what we have here. So this is something very easy for you to try at home if you want to. All you need is cornstarch and water, like we said. And if you want to use food coloring, like I said, please make sure you use it with an adult. And that is what we have today. And if you make your own colloid, that would be great. Or if you find another example that you can use to make a colloid, that would be even better. Thank you. All right, guys, that's our experiment. And for easy cleanup, you can easily just throw this in the trash, or you can mix more water in it and make it more of a liquid, a true liquid, and you can just pour it down the sink, whichever one's easier for you.